What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, as we reported on earlier today here at the channel, Scarlett Johannson officially suing Disney over the release of Black Widow, claiming that the release on Disney Plus Premier Access violated her theatrical only release clause for the film. If you want to see that report in full, I'll make sure to link that video at the end of this and in the description if you haven't been caught up to date. But Disney has officially responded and publicly to Black Widow's now very public lawsuit. We're going to break down exactly what Disney said in response. I'm also going to weigh in with my reaction and some other thoughts now as we've watched this story develop. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5, weekly Disney Plus subscriptions, and some brand new MCU related giveaways. We'll announce when What If goes live in a couple of weeks. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, quite honestly, guys, after doing this kind of daily reporting for the better part of 3.5 years, I promise nothing really shocks me or surprises me anymore, but this headline stopped me dead in my tracks when I saw from the Wall Street Journal. I even said in my video on it earlier today, I had just gotten done making another video and had to do a double take. Scarlett Johannson officially suing Disney over the release of Black Widow, as it claims in the filing her earnings were severely diminished by the co-release of Black Widow both theatrically and on Premier Access Disney Plus, as apparently her contract read a theatrical only release and one cuts into the profits of the other. Now, Disney has officially responded via their spokesperson and publicly on this matter. This is what they had to say today, quote, "There is no merit whatsoever to this filing. The lawsuit is especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Disney has fully complied with Ms. Johansson's contract, and furthermore, the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus with Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the $20 million she has received to date." Now, as I stated in this video earlier today, I also said it was sad to see, and I don't really want to take sides here because this is how I see it, guys, and this is how it really is. Disney with a pile of money, Scarlett Johansson with a pile of money. If the contract read specifically a theatrical release clause, it is safe to assume that Disney did not have any sort of Disney Plus Premier Access co-release clause in the contract, as this was done maybe prior to Disney Plus. We heard about this film before Disney Plus was announced, and there was no real foreseen of a COVID-19 pandemic, meaning you can rest assured going forward, they're going to make provisions in the contract's clauses so that in case this happens, they are able to do whatever they want to unilaterally. In this case, there probably was no provision, and you like to think they worked together behind the scenes, but this is one pile of money over at Disney that is enormous, another pile of money over at Scarlett Johansson, and if contractually she feels she's entitled to more money, I hope she gets it, especially if her earnings were diminished. But really, everybody lost money because of the pandemic. And as I stated earlier, I don't think there was a fan in the world who didn't just want this released, not waiting until, theaters are back to 100%. Eventually, some movie had to come out, and this movie was going on already almost 2 years old since it'd been made. So in that respect, I can understand from Scarlett Johansson's point of view if her earnings were severely diminished, and we don't know what happened behind the scenes. That's what I said in the video earlier today. You have no idea how talks went, but if she feels she's entitled to more money, and contractually she is, I hope she goes and gets it the same way Disney probably feels they're entitled to do what they need to do to get the film to come out. And of course, I'm not going to feel sorry for either side. This is business as usual because there are a lot of lawyers who get paid on top of this too. Look, I don't think as a fan you really need to take sides here. I'm really not. Everyone's going to be okay. She already made $20 million for this money. Again, just piles of money on either side. If she feels she's entitled to more money, maybe Disney even feels she's not. Maybe both sides is actually being honest here. Maybe talks were good and then broke down. Who really even knows? You don't have to pick a side in this kind of thing. Everybody's going to be all right. No one's going to end up in the streets. We just hate to see it as fans. You hate to hear about this stuff behind the camera because we'd rather focus on the theories and the fandom in itself. But, guys, this is how business goes. There's a lot of money involved. People need to get what's theirs. This is how it goes sometimes through the courts. I hope everything is kosher and eventually they end up finding some sort of coming to the table agreement so that if there is a future hope for Scarlett Johansson to show up, guys, the MCU is going to be around for a long time. I would hate to have Scarlett Johansson somehow disenfranchised from that if, there's a place for her to return somewhere down the road via the multiverse. That's my only hope. So hopefully they're going to work all of this out. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Quickly, let's touch on the giveaway stuff again before I let you go. We're giving away a bunch of stuff, a PlayStation, weekly subscriptions. We're announcing some brand new awesome giveaways with What If. That goes live in a couple couple of weeks when we resume the live watch parties. All you have to do to be entered to win, and all the same rules will always apply, hit that subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on. And as always, if you really like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places over on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me here on YouTube, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple Music, iTunes, wherever you find the original music you listen to. I have a couple songs of my own under All Fires. I'd love if you checked it out. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Everything always. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.